Hey CSF, since it's the month of Thanksgiving, we are going to do an old-fashioned pumpkin pie eating contest.
Or apple, whatever.
Or pecan.
Yeah, a pie eating contest. So what we're going to do is you can eat the most pie in a minute.
And I must say, I lost all the competitions last month, so I'm here to redeem myself, so please guess who you think will win. Yeah, that's all I got.
All right, we have a minute. Ready?
Oh,
3,
God, we're just going.
2, 1, go.
Go! Go!
I made so hard. It hurts so bad. How do you eat a pie? Wait.
I can't even eat.
It's so good. It's been like...
Oh, I'm crying. I don't eat it. I'm crying.
It tastes so bad.
I'm never gonna eat pumpkin pie again. Wow.
I've accepted defeat. That's all I care about.
Oh, we're done.
It's over.
Wow.
Who do we think won? I think Hannah over here took like 2 bites.
I
took about 3.
I think I maybe took 4.
Katie did great.
Yeah, Kate did a good job.
Tim.
Out of respect for Tim, we should probably let him win. Yeah,
Tim won.
Yeah, Tim won. And now Tim's also going to teach, so check that out.
What is up, CSF? As we've mentioned, we are in a new series called Friendsgiving. And really kind of what I want to do real quickly through these next couple weeks as the holidays are quickly approaching and excited as we are for those things, I really kind of want to use this time to kind of talk about community. Really simply, CSF as we are is doing great. It's wonderful. Things are awesome. But there is an opportunity for us to grow as a community. So like I said, these next 3 weeks, I just kind of want to break down some of the things that we need to do as a community of believers. So week 1 will basically kind of be the attitude or mentality of this CSF community. I've named this sermon, the kids table versus the adults table. And I don't know about you guys, but any kind of holiday setting, Thanksgiving, Christmas, whatever, when you get together with family, there's a lot of fight for where you're sitting. Man, I'm not gonna lie to you. It took me a good couple of years to finally get to the adult table, and what an achievement it is. Maybe a little boring than you kind of realize, but you fight so hard because you want to be in that spot. Ultimately, we all want to be in a spot where we matter, we belong, even in family. We want to feel like we're in this place of purpose. We're in this place of mattering. And man, that's the same thing we're doing here at church. Some of you might have been coming to CSF for a long dang time. Some of you might have just started coming. Maybe you guys are watching this and you've never come. But to understand that every single one of us are fighting to be at a certain table. None of us wants to be at the kids' table because that's where the people that really don't belong in the serious conversations are the ones that will get the leftovers after, your uncle and aunts get everything first after the prayer, right? So, like I said, this first week, really quickly, just want to break down this parable in Luke chapter 14 that Jesus walks out for the Pharisees talking about where your seating and position truly matters. So, like I said, Luke chapter 14, starting verse 8, and he goes on to say, when you are invited by someone to a wedding feast, do not sit down in a place of honor, lest someone more distinguished than you be invited by him. And he who invited you both will come and say to you, give your place to this person. Then you will begin with shame to take the lowest place. But when you are invited, go and sit in the lowest place, so that when your host comes, he may say to you, friend, move up higher. Then you will be honored in the presence of all who sit at the table with you. For everyone who exalts himself will be humbled, and he who humbles himself will be exalted. And honestly, Jesus is just painting this picture of this wedding feast. And as anything, the one thing that no human wants to be is humiliated or embarrassed or to feel like they don't matter somewhere. So obviously, anytime you go to any kind of party or function, man, we want to be in a place of honor. We want to be in a place of higher calling. So as Jesus points out, we're going to go sit somewhere near the person that invited us. But he flips the script when he says, man, we don't want to be there. We need to sit in a lower spot than that, away from it. And honestly, I think the challenge and the attitude and mentality that we need to take through this story is to be humbled in the first step and to understand, man, every one of us need to continually not worry about our position or spot in CSF or in life, and understanding that Jesus has us in the place that he wants us to be. Not to fight or scratch or claw to get to the adult table, but maybe he has us at the kids' table and be like, how can I use my influence here? How can I use where Jesus has called me to the best of my abilities? Because the issue is this, is that we try so hard in our own ability, in our own strength, to act like as long as we work hard enough, we're going to matter, when really Jesus makes sure we matter. It's by his love and his grace and his power that we get to be elevated into the seat that he wants us to. But so many times we're like, well, Lord, use me, take me here, and we expect a silver spoon when he gives us a shovel. It's like we need to start digging, and that's what we need to be as a community, especially moving forward. Guys, let's humble ourselves. Let's invite people. Let's bring people into this family, not expecting things to change with the other person, but man, hey, let's make Wednesday nights, let's make Sunday mornings, let's make small groups a place where people don't have to worry about being humiliated or being invited or being important, because we bring them in and elevate them to that spot just as Jesus did for us. Guys, I love you guys. You're awesome. You're wonderful. I'll see you guys next week. Peace, love, hair gel.